Well, another year has come and gone. What's up guys, it's Alvin and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going up on a Saturday, which is today when you guys are watching this. And that is because it's my birthday. Well, it's actually Friday when I'm filming this video, which means that it is my last day being 27. I seriously can't believe that literally 27 years have come and gone so quickly. It seems just like the other day I was literally planning my 21st birthday and sure enough, we're here 6 years later. I just can't believe that I'm almost close to being 30. Like, I don't even feel like I'm 30. I don't even feel like I'm 27 to be honest. I still feel like the 22-year-old kid that still did Vines back in 2014, I'm sorry. But holy shit, 27 has been such a wild year for me. It's been a year since I was told that I was nominated and chosen to be one of the faces for Abercrombie's Face Your Fears campaign, and I still can't believe to this day that it actually happened. And I'll always have this memento from that great time last year. Over the course of 27 years, I've learned so many things that I never even thought that was actually going to apply to me. But now that I'm an adult, I saw all the signs and I'm not one to not take those signs. Literally, I see a sign and I interpret it as, okay, it was directed towards me or for me, and where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so that's why for this week's video, I'm going to be listing 27 things that I learned in 27 years. This might not be one of my usual video content creations, but it's something different and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, let's get this video started. Now, not everyone is your friend. I have been through so many friends in the past years, and the ones that have stayed were truly the ones that were meant to stay. The ones that have passed me, there's nothing really much I can say to them except take care. It's okay to be vulnerable. Just because you need help or reach out to someone for something, it doesn't make you any less of a man or woman. Ask for help when you need it. You will thank yourself later in life. You have a right to say no to anything and everything. For example, if you'd rather be a homebody versus going out, then do it. You don't have to say yes if you truly do not feel like doing it. Now, I'm not saying to say no all the time, because if somebody asks you to do something small such as, hey, would you mind picking up so-and-so from the airport, for example, and you tell them no, then that's where you kind of have to draw the line. Say no to things that you don't want to do, things that you don't feel obligated to. The world judges, so go ahead and do it anyway. You're never going to get anywhere in this world if you don't do what you're afraid to. For example, I was a Viner back in 2014. I just did it for fun, but when one of my Vines actually made it out there, I actually started creating it because I thought, why the heck not? I realized back then I did not have thick skin, but creating content all these years has given me the thickest skin ever. Like, you can literally say whatever and I honestly just laugh about it. I knew back then that I was going to get judged because I actually had larger earrings, and they're about maybe about 1.5 inches. These are actually 7/16s, and I knew people would always talk about my ears, but you know what? I went ahead and did it anyway. I wanted to be known that I did not care about getting judged. Like, I really did not. Toward the beginning, yes, it was a little bit hurtful, but as the years went by, didn't really give in to anybody's comments or judgment. People come and go. That's totally okay. Now, this one is a little bit more similar to not everyone being your friend, but good people come in your life and then good people go. If they come into your life and they stay there, it's meant to be. If they walk off, there's not much you can do but just wish them the best. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Now, that doesn't mean actually, oh hey dog, come here. Well, look who decided to make a little guest appearance. Do what you love and love what you do. For me, that is making online content, and I could not love it anymore. It just makes me happy knowing that you guys actually love what I actually post, and when I don't post, that I feel so bad because I've made a set schedule for every Sunday to have content ready for you guys. And there are times when I don't post, I feel bad because something happens in life, and I know I keep making that excuse every single time, but I really do try my best. I never don't want to film content for you guys. Your happiness is my happiness. Have patience. It's literally easier said than done because if I'm being honest, I am the least bit patient person. I'm working on it to this day, and I've grown to have so much more patience than I have over the years. It's getting a lot better now and I enjoy it. Drink lots of water. I cannot stress this enough. Water has so many benefits. I never consistently began drinking water by the gallons back when I was younger. I would have never possibly had clearer skin or better health. Your body will thank you later in life. Count your every blessing. There literally is not a day that passes me that I don't count every single blessings that have happened to me. Every day that I wake up is a blessing. There are times when people go to sleep and then the next day they might not wake up. Just counting little things like waking up the next day, being able to drive a car, having a job. I count those simple blessings every single day. Make time for others, but also make time for yourself. It's very good that you actually want to make time for everybody, but don't forget to make time for yourself. Which brings me back to the other example. If you want to go out with your friends and spend time with them, go ahead. But if you don't and you'd rather be a homebody, then that's totally fine as well. Make yourself known. I feel like I'm listing off similar things that I've said already, but if you want to make yourself known, go for it. Give people something to remember you by. I've been told that I'm quite a funny guy, and honestly, since it's natural to me to be funny to myself, I really don't see how I'm funny, but judging by other people saying that I'm funny, that's something that they can remember me by. They can also remember me by some of my quirky antics and some of the things that I actually have done that can just make them remember me. In a strange way, that's making myself known. Make yourself known. Treat yourself. Don't let it be your YOLO every single day. Your wallet will thank you. Take risks. Nothing in this world is promised to you if you don't take a risk. For example, if I had never put myself out there, I wouldn't have had all these great opportunities to work with these brands, have the self-confidence to be comfortable in front of a camera, or have my face known worldwide through a campaign. That is one of the biggest risks I've ever had to take in actually being myself, presenting myself to the online world. Stop trying to please everyone. There is literally no way in this world that you can make someone happy all the time. Sure, you can go ahead and be nice to them, but if that doesn't work and you just can't please someone, you don't have to. It's just, growing up, I've always felt like I had to please everyone before myself, and sure enough, I do put others before myself, but if you can't please someone, then why bother? Do yourself a favor and stop trying to please everyone. If you're unhappy with something in your life, go ahead and change it. If you're not happy with your body and you choose to resort to cosmetic procedures, go for it. It's like that song Unpretty by TLC. You can buy your hair if you want to. You can fix your nose if he says so. You can buy all the makeup that Mac can make. Change anything and everything in your life that doesn't make you happy to make you happy. Read more. I used to like reading books in elementary and middle school, particularly the Harry Potter and the Goosebumps series, but as I got older, I started to ignore reading and books because social media had slowly began to creep into my life. But still being away from social media, I've had to channel my creative energy into something, and that is books. I have finished 10 books in the span of 2 months. That's more books than I think I've ever read in my entire life. In 2 months! I'm making it a goal to finish reading 10 more books so I can officially say that I completed 20 books in 2020. I think I'll actually be done with that by the time summer rolls around. Take care of yourself. Now when I say that, I mean take care of your mental health, your well-being, and your physical health. Basically, watch out for yourself. Enjoy yourself in some sweets, but also remember to moderate yourself. Have fun, but be safe. Travel, but budget yourself. Simple things like that. Later in life, you'll be thanking yourself. Breathe. I know that's something that we typically do every single day in our lives, but there are times when our anxiety can get the best of us, or we just need to take a moment to pause and breathe. Sometimes you just need to deeply inhale and exhale, and as you exhale, you'll literally feel the relief. I don't know if it's just me, but I never really thought that breathing techniques actually help, but some of the breathing techniques that I actually do, I can literally feel the relief. Try breathing exercises for yourself and you'll see what works for you. Put down your defenses and let people in. This is one of those that I've actually had to deal with for all my life growing up and still kind of am dealing with at this time. There are other times that I don't want to let people in on my personal life because I know that not everyone is going to stay in my life, and just opening yourself up to a stranger it's kind of scary because you don't know if they're gonna stay or they're just gonna betray you or just turn around and leave. It's just a scary thought. Tell people you love them. Letters still mean a lot. We live in the era where technology has truly taken over. If you want to write someone a letter, you can just type it on your email or send a quick text message. But the thing is, writing a handwritten letter is a lot better because it actually has meaning and they're proof. Solid and tangible proof that someone is thinking of you when you write to them. And to me, I would rather be given personal handwritten letters and notes versus just getting a text or something. Because it shows that that person went out of their way to handwrite you a letter that takes up their time, mail it, and await your reply. To me, that is the most thoughtful thing that anyone could ever do. Forgive, but never forget. Sometimes it's better to just let bygones be bygones. Why hold a grudge against someone that you probably don't even want to hold a grudge anymore to, because, you know, you want to be the better person. You want to be the bigger, better person. Just say, fuck it, and move on. But then also, never forget. See the world with rose-colored glasses. This is how I typically view the world. I always see the world as glass half full. I always see the better in people. I give people the benefit of the doubt. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, etc., etc. Sometimes you have to do that. We live in such a terrible world that sometimes positivity is the only thing that can get us through every single day. If you get through every single day with a negative attitude, then chances are that's how your life is gonna be. A big, negative, terrible thing. Crying is not a sign of weakness. There are times when life gets so stressful to the point that we break down, and that's totally okay. It's better to let it all out than keeping all of those emotions and feelings bottled up inside of you. Plus, when you cry, you'll feel a lot better afterward because all of those emotions, they're out in the open. Understand that hiding or keeping something from someone will ultimately hurt them in the end, regardless if the intention was pure or not. These things always have a way of coming back. Even if you did it with good intentions, you still have to tell someone even if you don't feel like it's the right thing to do, but it is. Like, there are so many different scenarios that if you keep something from someone, whether the intention was good or not, it'll still hurt them, and then in the end it's just gonna hurt the both of you because you weren't honest with each other. You know what I mean? I've been reading too much of these scenarios, and it's actually quite common. The last one for this list is to let people go. It's probably the third time I've said this, but there's a particular person that's bothering you in your life and you don't need them there. Let them go. You don't owe them any explanation why you let them go. Well, there you guys go. I certainly hope that you enjoyed this week's video of 27 things that I learned in 27 years. If you guys like this video, then as always, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Drop a comment if you liked any of these things that I've listed, or if there are more things that you've learned in your life, drop them down below and maybe we can compare and contrast. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I'm gonna go take this cute little puppy out and I'm gonna get ready to celebrate my birthday. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me for another year, and here's to 28. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video, and until next time, I bid thee fare thee well. Goodbye. You wanna say goodbye, Mo? Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video, and until next time, we bid thee fare thee well. Goodbye. Woo!